Beautiful people, it's Missy here, hoping that this message finds you extraordinarily well. Happy Tuesday to you. I hope it's off to a wonderful start. And of course, if you are seeing this message on your timeline or your For You, just understand that it's been divinely orchestrated for you to see or hear whatever it is that resonates today through me. Okay, so earlier this morning, you guys, I was getting my day started, trying to get back into the reality, this new reality. And I read somewhere that it's time to appoint your intuition executive power. And since I read that line, like it stuck with me in a huge way. And I think that this is going to resonate with a larger portion of this collective as well, this message that I'm about to share with you from Spirit. So, you guys, I don't know if you can see this, but I'm going to see if I can tilt this upward. It's a very cloudy day, okay, here in the Midwest. And what I want to say about that is that it is 44 degrees right now, like literally 44 degrees. This ain't fall, whatever. But there are other parts of the country where it's 70 or 80 degrees, okay? There are other parts of the country where it might be a little cooler. Other parts of the world where it could be just extraordinarily cold. Never, never forgetting that the only thing that we really can associate as being constant is change. Okay, and as you walked and you've journeyed spiritually and personally, as you forge pathways for yourself in terms of healing, in terms of elevation, in terms of maturation of your thought processes, of the cycles that you knew were needing to come to a close, one of the things that has been in front of you, collective, for a very long time now is change. Okay, if you can't bet on the weather, you can bet that change is going to occur. If you can't bet on your friends that they're going to be, good 365 days of the year to you, you can bet that change is going to come. Okay, all of that to say this. As you're maturing your thinking, as you are starting to recognize this rebirth energy that you're walking in, I highly encourage you, your spirit teams, your ancestors, they all highly encourage you, okay, to avoid finding yourself in any like feuds, any embroiled conversations, any arguments, any tit for tat type energies, all of that. Spirit is encouraging me to tell you to stay away from, steer clear from. And part of that has to do with the fact that you are vibrating so high right now. Your frequencies are elevated, and that is for a very unique and specific purpose. You know what it feels like when you're vibrating high, and you know what it feels like when you dip low. These energies, these people that I'm talking about, they're energy vampires. They want to have energy exchanges with you that will not be favorable so that they can pull you down to their low frequency and have you miss out on all the things that you would naturally encounter as you're vibrating high and aligned with your highest self. Okay, does that resonate with someone? Right? So you're going to have to chill. You're going to have to practice patience, and you're going to have to allow yourself the grace to walk away from circumstances, people, situations that you know are not of you. Okay, that you know are being thrown at you and tossed at you to stir you up, to stir your pot. Okay. And that's what was so critical for me when I read that line this morning about allowing your intuition to be your executive power. Like, do you know how neat that is to say that I trust myself enough to give governance over my entire self to my intuition? That's like saying the God in me recognizes source, and as a result, I recognize source within me. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it is such a powerful knowing to have in your tool belt and a powerful resource. Okay, your intuition, the more you continue to hone it, the more you continue to listen to yourself. And of course, let's not forget, the more you know, choose yourself, choose to love yourself, you're only sharpening that skill, that gift. Okay, so this week, this is your assignment. Your assignment is to stay in alignment. We do have a full moon that's coming up, okay? And this full moon, I'll talk a little bit about that later, all right? This is going to be coming up on Thursday. But what I will say is there's going to be a little bit of the feeling of energy that we had when we had the last full moon in Libra, okay, which was like around April the 8th, I believe. So, if you recall what was going on at that time, okay, and how you maybe dealt with situations that you were encountering at that time, you may see a little bit of that energy coming this week. I know for one, April was a very transitional space for me. So much was changing. Again, change is constant. So much was changing, and I was changing as well. And I knew that there was so much that I didn't know, and I needed to trust myself and trust my intuition and understand that it's going to be okay as long as I kept going. All right. And a lot of those themes are going to sort of bubble to the surface again. So I'll be talking a little bit more about that as we get closer to the full moon cycle and energy that occurs on Thursday. But nevertheless, it's great to talk with you all. Again, I hope that there was something that you heard or that you saw that resonated with you. Feel free to drop a comment. It's a beautiful day. It's cold, but it's a beautiful day. And I hope that you will flourish in it. I hope that you will find enjoyment with it. And of course, love all over yourself because you deserve that, collective. Until next time, I will talk to you later. Mwah.